Das ist doch unfassbar. This is the Simpit. I'm Michi. Welcome to today's special edition of iRacing. They've done it. They've released it. The big one. Everyone knows about the meme, the BMW M8 GTE, and yeah, the car was so good. Actually, it killed the stream. No, basically that what happens when you play around with the scenes and then accidentally hit the wrong one. So that was a mistake on my end. Anyway, guys. It's out. It's done. BMW M8 GTE, and yeah, I'm so interested to see what it's like. I actually nearly missed that it was out. Anyway, I've heard that it is kind of fun to drive. So very interested to find out about it too. Yeah, Ricardo, shiny, isn't it? The yellow jersey. No, actually, it's nothing to do with Tour de France. If Erhan Jajowski would be around, he would know why. So, the Rhein-Neckar Lions, one of Germany's best handball teams. We just had practice tonight, and I arrived home late, obviously, because why not? It's not like I planned something else, but anyway, Ricardo Scott, thank you for joining from Scotland. Welcome everyone. Steam King here. Steam King, where are your statistics? I've not seen the specs of the BMW M8 yet, but you might be as nice and maybe tell our ladies and gentlemen here in the chat what the BMW M8 GTE got in terms of yeah, in terms of engine performance, weight, other statistics about it. We know it's considered the big one. And speaking about the big one, I'm such a big screw up sometimes. Anyway. Here we are. Today we're gonna have a look into the caps. Well, into stuff without caps, obviously. No sets done yet. We're gonna have a look at the car in general. So, classic GTE, very similar setup to all the other GTE. It got 7 different ARB blades. We're gonna go through the car a little more. So, first of all,
lap for Young 202.4.
you can even disconnect. You can disconnect the anti-roll bar. Interesting. ARB blade 7 strength. So I guess same at the front. Yeah, interesting. Same there. Apart from the front anti-roll bars, I think those are 10 if I see them correctly. And beyond that, you got 2 settings of traction control. Setting 1 is least support. Setting 9 has the most support. Setting 10 is off, so it got I think 4 more than the Ferrari. Throttle shape setting 12 has a linear engine torque mapping. Holy shit. Hey dude, Fast Lane Rachel, thank you so much for the 300 bits there. Thank you, man. Oh, not Wan, thank you, Rachel. Sorry. Oh dear. Just by reading that out, it was like, what was that kind of sound? I'm unused to that, but thank you very much indeed. Thanks for the support. Spring rates, 11 clicks, 12 clicks even if you take the 0 with. Spring rates range from 160 to even 300, so there is a lot of stuff going on. I think it was 190. We're gonna keep it in default for now, and yeah, just simply head out. What it can do, so front engined, rear wheel drive, top speed 176. Alright. Can't believe what I see right now. I had never to set up the wheel correctly here for iRacing by default. Suddenly I have to. Alright, let's find out how this car drives. Do you hear the turbo engine blowing?
Watch your mirrors, there's a car approaching.
VS for fun, thank you for joining and thank you for subscribing.
They're on your right.
Following
Clear right.
oh dear, on the Twitch channel there.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 22 Celsius.
Hey there, Victor, how you doing? Oh dear, brakes. So, you can see some LEDs left hand side from the dashboard. I think the top 4 are yellow and lower 4 are purple, with yellow meaning front lock. Oh sorry, the front ones are green and the rear ones... You can't make the rear lock in that setup just yet. Have I seen the new pace car? No, I haven't. Steam King, you were referring about the in-car adjustments. We have brake pressure bias, traction control, 2 traction control settings, boost map, throttle shaping and engine map. So there is a boost map on the car. And I'm not familiar with that really. RPM, very much 7,000, just as you said, that's the point proven.
Car ahead, go right.
I feel the front locking is very much so. We'll reduce the brake pressure to 51.4. I mean, I keep front locking the wheels for some reason. We have there at the front the 2 minutes 1. Put it 50.7.
Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace.
There's a lot of understeer in the car and that setup, and then maybe some, oh dear, some better traction control settings. So yeah, the rear locking indicators are yellow, the front locking indicators are green. Let us work a little on the set. I want to
That's a new
have
fastest
a
lap
little
for
bit more
Young.
traction
201.8.
control. The front seems so... I don't really know. It feels like not turning at all. You mean have to brake a little earlier with the car compared to the other GTE? Pace car in the pits. Where is it? That sounds more like a train stopping. Where is the pace car? That was the worst turnaround in a car ever
Disengage
conducted
later.
by
There's traffic
anyone.
behind. Keep your wits about you.
I like the car stabilities though. Like I would have spun around with a Ferrari 488 GTE a lot. And also I think I would have locked the brakes a lot more on the Porsche.
Can't stop on the right, go right.
But I agree with that braking, it feels... off is the wrong word, but it feels a lot slower.
Left side.
Or a lot less efficient. Dark Rose, what kind of tank do you mean? Ah, yeah, sorry, the tank, the M8. Surprise, surprise, it feels heavy around the corners, I can tell you that. Okay, I didn't know about that pace car set update. I have to admit I didn't follow the updates around iRacing very closely in the last few days. Alright, let's see what it can do on a flyer. As long as we don't fuck it up.
The track temp's increasing. It's now 24 Celsius.
Yo Dave Car 10, how you doing? Joseph, thank you man, thank you for the words. The way you can stomp the pedal into turn 1 though is insane. Have to admit that. Oh dear, too quick. Oh, I would thought I would lose it completely now. There's some very unexpected stability in the car. I agree with that, Dark Rose. Speaking about the sound, Porsche sound is just too much a favorite. Michael Clark, man, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your support, man. Surely we'll take the girlfriend out next time. Okay, traction control setting is much better here. Jesus, how far I have to reset the brake bias. You know what? Okay, full brake bias at the front, at the rear now. 46.3%. Braking bias, the full extreme. Can we make the rear lock? What? I still make the front look. I mean, okay, I turned in, but yeah, KA Simracing, I would have lost the car in the turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the Ferrari. Absolutely sure about that. I should stop hitting that curb hard. Yeah, Michael Clark's very generous with me here. Big shout out to Michael Clark there. Thank you, man. Thank you for that donation. Wow. The stability of this car is just so insane. I know that you have to have the brake bias somewhat perfectly in the Ferrari, so that neither the rear overtakes you nor the front locks up. Oh, look how much you can hit the brakes and still lock the front. I thought this is a front mid-engine car, so all the weight should be at the front and I should easily lose the rear. Slightly lock on the rear only on the initial braking. Look how stable this car stays though. Okay, the car likes proper trail brake. Full stop. You're just not allowed to lock the fronts. How long before BOP this car? Basically they should BOP it this week still, I think. E-Rockets, thank you so much for your follow up there on Twitch, welcome. So the first lap's gonna be pretty bad, lots to improve. It's still the front I'm locking up. I mean, how aggressive you can set up the car here.
P13, that's your
P13 out of the box.
1.9, off the
Let's
pace.
see, turn 1, brakes. Hey guys, you know what? I just go softer on the front suspension. I mean, I'll just need to turn the car around the corners. I do not know about differential yet too much. Also, we have quite a bit of rake going on in the car, so I'm literally amazed that this car is. I mean, it's not turning very well. Let's say that at least, but. So caster will help the in corner. Soft DD. Okay, you could argue that the front ARB is softer than the rear. Let's have a look. Fail tech. Yeah, why not? David, der aktive I'm not gonna say the last one. Well, BMW feels better. Oops.
Say again.
Than the Ferrari, but you know, in iRacing, the car tending to kill you are quicker. Fritter14, thank you for following up on Twitch. Welcome.
Take care. There's a car approaching.
So still maximum braking bias at the rear.
Car ahead, go right.
Super soft suspension now at the front. Now the car should only start spinning around. Wow. Hey, for iRacing situations, this car has a stabilizer control. Like you get an R Factor 2. You can drive that one so aggressively. Only you have to some sort of be precise with the brakes. They have to do a BOP, I think. Not saying it is bad. I mean, you know, you need to.
Car on your right.
You would need to do the direct comparison to the Ferrari and the Porsche. We saw some Porsches in here though. But just imagining. I mean, I'm driving the car literally since 15 minutes. But it feels so easy to drive. It feels more like a GT3 with ABS attached. Of course, you can make the front the wheel locks. You can make the wheel locking while braking, but you see how easy it is to brake the car. And I do not mean like easy in the regard of you just hit the brakes and the car stops. But it got so much more variables on the braking behavior that it feels like a GT3 driven around. And then turn 2 to 6. I mean, I know that Circuit of the Americas is quite a low grip circuit, but look how precise you can maneuver this BMW around the cones there on the S-curves without a single sign of oversteer. By all means, I would have lost the Ferrari 5 times there already. I keep my speech, you can't lock the rears. You lock the rears in the beginning of the braking zone, but once you start easing off the throttle, no chance to lock the rears. Before that you're gonna lock the front. Still need to find the right braking points. Race session is starting. I want to finish that lap. Let me finish that lap, please. Bear with me.
Bad luck, Michael. This lap's been invalidated. Watch those track limits.
610. Need to be a little patient with the power on the exit, but beyond that the car's super easy to drive for iRacing situations. P9 right now. Guys, we're gonna do a challenge. We're gonna start from the back. It's gonna be a 30-minute race. We're gonna go to the race, and I'm not sure, I don't think we have to do any kind of pit stop. We surely find out about that soon. But, let's find out about that then. Victor, maybe even the whole grid is reversed. Hey there, Geoffrey, how you doing? Yeah, Alex, I also know why. I think that for some reason the stream kept being unlisted. So we're gonna be live on the SimPit any minute. Oh, no, sorry. Here we go. Sorry, Alex. The new tire on the Skippy got rid of oversteering heat up tires so much and letting you with no grip. Interesting. I'm not sure. The NTM V7, is that also active for the BMW? Because if the new tire contact patch is around, that may of course have the big impact on the drivability of all cars. So yeah, we need to check that really. Anyway, let's have a look. The car feels super easy to drive. I mean, I'm very sorry. No, only the Skippy got the V7. Well done. Okay, practice is done anyway. Actually, I do not want to do qualifying when starting from the back, but I want to have a little bit more practice. Larry Patterson, hey there. Right now, I would definitely recommend to buy the car. By all means, I believe as of right now, it's the easiest of the GTE to drive. Question will be if it's going to be that easy later after a hot patch, maybe. Boost map is an in-car control dial. You can change the setting while on track. Setting 1 corresponds to the base running map on the VEC spec limits. Other settings reduce peak boost and are intended to limit wheel spin at launch from the pit box. See Notes tab for more details. I need to find out about that. However, yeah, I mean, I pretty want to keep the balance of the car as of right now. Maybe I could reduce the wing angle a little. But yeah, I mean, we can try this in qualifying and see how it deals with the car.
All clear, push now. You've got 2 laps. Let's get this done.
I see there, Alex. Actually, that is how it should be. So if that is how the new contact patch works, then they've done a good job. So let's see rear wing 4, how it affects stability. Wow, look at the trail braking you can do mid-corner without locking the fronts or the rears. Despite we got 46.3 brake bias at the front only. You can nearly flat out the pedal in iRacing without ABS. I'm sorry guys, but that is... I've never seen that before. Kieran James, thank you so much, man. Thank you for your Prime subscription there on Twitch. Appreciate the support. Thank you very much, Pete, man. I'm amazed. Super Dio Miro, how you doing, man? How do you like the new BMW? I guess you tested it already. Evening to you, Kieran James. David, what track should I buy when I want to use a GTE car in a series like Le Mans? First of all, iRacing has 12 weeks in a season, and every season the 12 tracks to be used for 1 week each are being changed. So whatever season you run this time may not be run for the next time, and so on. So we're just gonna start the flying lap, but we're gonna board with pit lane.
Okay, here comes your first time lap.
I see you there, Timo. Wow, look how much you can hit on the brakes. Oh, and then this curb kills you. So much traction control actually while spinning, you can't even spin the car around in the power slide. That's good information as well. So, well, traction control is quite high. But here, look at the grips. 2, 4, 3, 4, 5. You can stay on the throttle and make use of the brake in order to rotate the car. This is just insane. I cannot believe that GTEs drive like this around Circuit of America. Nearly full brakes again. Only when you start turning in you should ease off the brakes. Joffrey, don't worry, I won't. I could become a BMW M8, big tank, big boy, fanboy, whatever. No, I'm still locking the fronts. This is insane. Can't make the rear lock. I'll make the rear spin, but not locking it.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
One more lap.
Yeah, Super Dio Miro, this thing is super planted. It got a weight transfer like a Formula 1 car, no joke. And actually, this thing has no ABS, but I can hit the brakes harder than in the Mercedes AMG GT3. This is mind-blowing, I have to say.
Limiter's still on. Disengage it. Exit's clear. Push.
I mean, look at the sheer speed you can carry through 2 and then comes up to 3. If you just hit the perfect line, 3, 4, too far on the inside, dead. Yeah, but if you hit them lines correctly, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to go out again. Let's have a look. Got still a minute. I'm not sure, but it could work potentially well for them. Let's see if I can do a better job on the driving lines in 3, 4, 5. 2. Get a good entry into 3. Short on the brakes 4. Just maneuver it around those pylons. But look how planted this car is and how aggressive you can swing it from left to right. And that even with elevation changes. I would have lost the Ferrari here touching the brakes at the slightest. And then you have to drive it like the Ferrari, you know. You have to be super hard on the brakes, and once you start turning in, you release the brakes, you let the car roll into the turn and be absolutely fine. That's what it feels like as of right now. Look how hard you can turn it on the brakes, and it suffers a little understeer. I mean, I'm also driving not the very best right now, but I think you guys see my point here. Yeah, German engineering once again. Well, then you ask yourself about German engineering. Look at the Mercedes AMG GT3 and ask yourself, how can a GTE car without any kind of ABS be better than that? Who knows? Anyway, taking the right fuel. Fuel level is definitely too much there. Laps and race, 15. Just gonna put 16. Just to make sure. Really, I'm not too familiar with, you know, I'll usually use those cars for once and then mostly put them away into a box. Daryl Keen, thank you, man. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to this channel. Jesse now, that is true. But on the same note though, here in iRacing you super quick lock the tires. It's just for that car, you somehow don't. Yeah, pace car's the new RSR. Gonna have a look at that later again, maybe. Hey Larry,
19 Celsius. The air temp is 18
am I confident
Celsius.
driving the Porsche Cup car? I have to be honest, I did not drive it for very long and I was not comfortable with it in that regard. It is, I think, the hardest car to do proper braking with in iRacing. Full stop. That needs to be said about the Porsche 911. It is a very good school car though for introducing jailbreaking and stuff. So therefore the Porsche Cup car is really good. But other than that, it is very hard to drive. So the do we have prototypes in the same?
Catch the five.
Oh, you gotta be kidding! Just 6 GTEs.
Catch the five car.
Wow! Is that also the lucky 7? 7 of each car.
Catch the five car.
Hey Richards, brakes to 48, medium pads, and I will love it. I will keep the low pads since I'm still on a G29 here. But on a proper Heusinkveld pedal set, I will definitely try it.
Green,
Go.
green, green.
Would have been allowed to go? I think so, right?
On your right. Clear on your right.
You've got a slow car on the left. Can't stop the head.
Wait for the carnage.
Careful, car on your left.
Oh, you know what?
Go right.
Yeah, exactly.
Careful,
Just
still
go
there.
around
Clear
everywhere.
on the left side.
Damn bummed.
Arriera is leading the race.
Side,
Clear
on
left.
Car on your left. Clear on the left. Car on
Easy,
your left.
car on your left. Clear left.
Clear.
Car on your left. You're clear left.
Clear on the left.
Nice one, Michael. Good
Can't
start.
stop the head.
Left side. Clear
on the
left.
left.
Yellow flag. Watch out.
You've got a slow car on the left.
Holy shit, what are people doing? Am I clear all round? Yes, I am. How am I still alive? Honestly. Yeah, Taffy. Week 13 madness. Nearly been shot there at the back trying to avoid that purple BMW. Alright, finally we got a car in class ahead. Dead.
Go left.
On your right. Hold
Stay
your
on the
line.
left.
Clear on your right.
Clear.
P11.
All right. Still there.
Hold your line.
All clear on the right.
Oh, proper dive
Car on your
bomb.
right. Clear right.
Sorry. Sorry, man. Shit. Can't believe I just did that.
The track temperature's rising. It's now 21 Celsius.
And dead. Wow, the car is so... I mean, I just hopped in and can drive it. That is usually something that never happens, and remember, we're still on a standard setup. So that might actually be shiny release things.
Alright, Michael. You're gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 1.5 seconds.
Remember, we got maximum braking at the rear. I agree. The car is so overpowered right now.
Car on your left.
Stay on the right.
Hold your line.
Keep to the right.
You're clear left.
Clear.
The gap behind is now 0.6.
Are we talking here about
Gone
safety
outside track
rating
limits.
as
Come
well?
on, keep it between the lines.
I can see that there is a iRacing counter, but 4.3k strength of field. Holy shit.
Clear left.
Clear on the left.
That prototype scared me to death. Much quicker than the Ferrari. Although the car feels very heavy, have to admit that.
All right. Still there. Easy. Hold your line. Clear on your right.
Well done, Michael. Great move. Keep it up.
Car on your right. Easy. Hold your line. Hold your line. All clear on the right. On your right. Still there.
Hold your line.
Clear right.
Clear on the right.
Watch those track limits.
What a pass. I would love that to be clipped, to be honest. Just to keep and save it for my ever double pass here in iRacing. Bike tour. Oh dear.
There's a faster class car approaching.
So I started dead last, and I started 18th, and I'm 4th in class. Are you serious? Big yikes, BMW is just awesome to drive.
The gap to Arthur ahead is now 3.2.
Undoubtedly, so much fun, so much grip.
Car on your left.
Well, it feels like so much grip. I would appreciate if the P2 car could speed up then.
The gap behind is now 2.2.
This will get patched. I cannot believe that this will stay like that. It feels like it has downforce from a Formula 1 car. I mean, of course we're still doing pretty slow speed compared to Formula 1 cars, but it just generates so much grip. It's just got so much stability.
Best lap in the session. Sector 1 is 0.3
It is.
off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.7.
Well, I haven't
off the pace.
done balance of
Sector 3 is
performancing,
0.4
but
off
just
the pace.
it is by far the easiest GTE to drive without having ever driven the Ford, I think. But the Ferrari likes to snap on the brake. The Porsche itself is...
On your
Are
left.
you serious?
Clear left.
Oh, Michael. Track limits. Come on.
You cut the course. You'll have to
Dieser
slow down and give
Geisteskrank.
up the time gained.
Alright. Clear on your right. Careful, car on your right.
Oh, dead.
Hold your line. In the
Yeah,
middle,
that was
3
mine.
wide. All clear on the left. Alright. Still there. Careful, still there. No one around you.
The stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Track limits are a joke here. Again.
P6.
Oh, they 4xing each other there. Ah, shit. Full wing OP.
Car on your left. Clear left.
This is great racing here though. Lots of fun.
Left side. Clear on the left side.
There's a faster car approaching.
Brakes are easy. Easy to awesome. Especially with the brake bias fully towards the rear.
No, Michael. Track limits. Come on.
Lol, constant Arthur, 3000 iRacing, gains over 100, sitting in third right now. Once again, I'm not sure if
On your left.
iRacing...
Clear left. On your right.
Go left.
Clear on your right.
The leader's heading now.
The gap in front is now
Shit.
1.2.
Can someone clip that and send Outcast? What the hell? Oh shit, no. That damaged my floor so badly.
Track limits. Come on.
You'll have to slow down and give up the tight
That will
gap.
damage my floor and damage the pace. I hate those anti-cuts here.
Slow car ahead. Car stop on the left. Go
Dead.
right. The leader's pitting now.
Why are they pitting? Yeah, maybe fast repairs through that. Oh shit.
Oh, Michael, come on, track limits. The gap behind is now 1.4. We're halfway through. Fuel looks tight. You might make it to the end.
No heavy Chevy, that is not NTM7.
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 23 Celsius.
I heard that, it's just on the Skippy.
That lap time was 2:01.7. That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel.
So much fun. Christopher Gross, cool. I can make a quick call there after the race because there's not much to say for the G29 here in iRacing, but I can give you a main idea. So we need to save a little of fuel.
You're being caught by the LMP2 class cars.
Cave, there is no new tyre model on this BMW. Still the old one.
Blue flag. That lap was
No,
at
they only did the
2:01.4.
Skippy.
Left side. Clear on the left side.
The gap behind is now 1.6 seconds. There's a faster car approaching P4. Blue flag.
No heavy Chevy and lowest tire pressure should not really work on
Careful car on your left.
iRacing
Clear
though.
left.
Blue flag.
I get more and more comfortable with the braking points now. I saved up the required amount of fuel.
That's the car behind. This guy's their class leader.
Well, if there is no big BOP, then I most likely will retire the Ferrari, agreed. It gave me so much pain around Sebring. But, you know, this BMW hasn't got a proper set yet. Once this happens, this might still kill the car, the car's balance, you know. As iRacing likes.
Watch the track limits.
Having a kill that cause you a car that kills you every here and there to be really
Gap
quick.
ahead is now 3.6 seconds.
Guys, I will give you another race of this after that straight away. Just for the fun. Just for the laughs, just for the gags. Doing a little bit more setup work, maybe, I don't know, what I have to set on the car to actually want to make me kill. All I'm feeling is that the balance is so well. I mean, I'm tempted to drive it like an R-Factor 2 car.
You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
Michael Clark, that only counts for GTE though, as there is no Mercedes. Other than that, still Mercedes fanboy. But I can see my livery being put on that BMW, despite I love the way that default livery looks. But yeah, we can make my livery look similar to that. I'm pretty sure Real Design could come up with something very nice. Brinson, how you doing, man? Welcome to today's edition of iRacing Release. We're trying to fight Wendell Para here. Oh, we got off tracks every now and there.
Well, that was at 201.6. 10 minutes of fuel remaining. The gap to Lobo.
Hey there, Luca.
Is
How
now
you doing?
2.1 seconds.
I want to keep that fourth though. If it's really counting some iRating, that is huge redemption on everything that happened in the past couple of days. Actually, Klink, this is a race.
The track temperature is falling. It's now 21 Celsius.
Yeah, you better do so, Luca. You better do so. It is just insane. Yeah, Luca, I will ask Danielle for the livery, that's for sure. And he can send me a new invoice. Check out Danielle Brambilla, also known as Real Design. He's doing very good livery jobs here with my liveries and for R-Factor 2 and iRacing. Really can recommend him. Solid work has been put on there. Actually, my fuel saving issue is becoming a bit worse now. Yeah, look, considering we started without qualifying from the very back, P4 is remarkably. Sorry, Steam King.
That lap was a 2:01.8.
What happened to Galilea there?
Consistent.
Suddenly got 11 seconds on him and he is the next car ahead. Maybe there's still possibility for a podium. Guano Apes fan, I might actually shame myself if I hope this is your last resort. Thank you, man, for the follow up there on Twitch. Welcome. As we get pressured from behind, we need full power again. Conradson, howdy, man. How you doing? Okay, I'd rather pick up the pace again from the car behind to not get killed. Was it wrong?
No, Michael, come on, track limits.
I kinda expected it to be wrong. 3 minutes 15. So we hope 2 more laps, 3 more laps. Car gets a little sluggish now. Maybe that is the front tires overheating or the front suspension being too soft. May need to fix that for second race.
Behind is now 1.0.
Too bad we're not catching up on P3. We're losing a lot of time right now as we cannot keep up the pace. Don't get yourself under attack here.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
Okay, Michael, 5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
Someone's coming there with huge steps. Shit.
Keep it within the track limits.
I'm not sure if this counts safety rating, I hope it doesn't. But I think as it is week 13, oh dear.
Last lap. Very little fuel left.
all it needed was a good exit and I didn't get it.
Car on your right. Hold your
Still
line.
there. Hold your line.
Easy. Hold your line.
Clear.
All clear on the right. Car on your left. Careful, still there. Still there.
Still there.
Still there. You're clear left.
Clear.
Easy.
Left
Car on
side.
your
Clear
left.
on the
Clear
left.
left.
Car on your
Car on
left.
your left. All clear on the left.
Oh, Michael, track limits, come on.
He wanted it so badly. Anyway, P5 is still good. Okay, no further incidents, please.
P5. Two litres remaining.
Yeah, P5 in class is really, really good. I'm just amazed that you can put the brake bias maximum to the back and not even nearly make the car spin. I nearly made it spun in the corner that's coming up ahead right now while defending, but not even there I lost it. And that is amazing. Gonna keep a little lifting here to not run out of fuel. And at least secure 5th. Oh, we take that off track.
P5, there's the finish. Good drive.
Alright, there's the checkered flag. Better schedule some testing. We'll get them next time.
Not too bad. So, someone wanted to see some quick settings for the G29 here. There you go. So minimum force should be around between 5 and 8% to minimize the clipping. Wheel force should be all the way to the left and no force whatsoever, because that is when you feel the effect best. Also, the strength should correlate with the minimum force. Force factor on the brakes 1.55. That gives your brake a little bit more, how shall I say it, a better response when actually getting onto the brakes. Wheel range, well, people always keep telling me 900 is best, but you can really set it up to whatever you want, to be honest. Yeah, anyway, that was the first race. I'm happy. P5 is a good result. I'm not sure if there is any counts of anything. We will find out in a matter of minutes, maybe even seconds. Registering definitely for the next race already. So I grabbed a coffee. It does sadly not count, but no, never mind, guys. That is good positioning. We would have had a plus 90 something. We do not need to care about track limits. That is so good. What are you set up in Logitech tool? Bear with me Here you can still see some broken stuff on. It's like that here. Also put the strength of the spring to the minimum. And yeah, then you will be just fine. And once again, we're just gonna start from the very back. Another challenge, back to front. That enabled good racing. Yeah, I mean the Logitechs are not all the very same, but they are sort of the same, you know. They are pretty much comparable between each other. So that is what I can say about them. Also, while we're loading into the server, what else is coming up on the program? So next week we got the 12 hours of Sebring again in rFactor 2 this time. So the Virtual Endurance Championship. Green flag drops, I'm not sure, either 4 PM CET or 5 PM CET, and you will get a full onboard stream of the LMP2 car, the number 102 of ACR Sack Speed. With me in the car is going to be Joao Pitaz, and I only can encourage you guys to yeah, check out the stream on Saturday. We will have some chatting, we will have some testing during the week. We will also have some streaming support or some chat support during the race, as long as I'm not driving the car myself at the minute. So that's coming up on Saturday. Also on Thursday, 9 AM Pacific Standard Time, live on the SimPit, a live premiere of Simracing Academy. I had a session yesterday, a very interesting one there with Kevin Morville, and we were setting up the Formula Renault 3.5 around the Hungaroring on rFactor 2, purely just from dumpers. So we were talking and working 2 hours long just with the dumpers of the car, and that is going to be broadcasted to you on the Thursday. 9 AM Pacific Standard Time. Check out the SimPit for that. I will schedule the live premiere there. This will also be a live premiere later on my channel, of course. But for now, I also can thank you so much there, Michael, for the great race and the coffee, man. I appreciate that so much. Here's the coffee. We're back into the game. We're back into iRacing. And what are we gonna do about the setup now? A drive ramp angle, that is already maxed out. The coast ramp angle affects how much force is produced to keep both sides of the differential locked together during deceleration. Higher number has less locking force, lower number has more locking force. The more locking force, the more understeer. Well, I'm suffering that in the turns anyway, when turning in. So yeah, big thank you there, Michael Clark, for your super chat donation. I appreciate that. Oh, Starbucks coffee, man, don't get me started. Sadly there is no Starbucks in my hometown, which is a shame.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 21 Celsius.
So yeah. Kohan, thank you for following me here on Twitch. Trying to maximize the gearing here at least. Let's go with a tiny stiffer springs in general, as I think I might lack that during the slower corners. Boost back on.
Car approaching.
Why is the boost on 5? Now it's on 1.
Disengage limiter.
That has something to do with pit limiter there. Dead Porsche. Okay, Simracing, that is sadly true about Starbucks. They are somewhat too hot on their coffee brewing. But I love an iced latte macchiato so much, and that coffee is brewed cold, you know. Let's see, we need a proper slipstream here for checking on the gearbox. Perfectly fine on the gearbox, I think.
On the right, can't stop on the right. You got a slow
Oh, I locked the rears! I locked the rears! It happened!
cut the course.
I locked the rears!
The track temperature's rising. It's now 23 Celsius.
Not sure if due to the suspension setting or... Oh shit. I scared him big time, I think.
Car on your left.
Ow.
Clear on the left side.
Hey dude. Yeah, we log achievement. Through that, man. Through that, Steam King.
There's traffic approaching. Watch your mirrors.
Clear on your right. Car on your right. Clear right. Car on your right. Clear on your right.
Clear on the right.
Oh, Philip Eng, you are so right. P7 right now. 301.2. I wonder whether he helped designing the car. Maybe. No, I only locked the rear in that specific circumstance. Let me check if I go lower the traction control. Yeah, exactly. Hence why I'm saying. Turn 1 is such a bitch to me. Shall we go for a dive bomb turn 1? Fabrice Borolato and Thomas K, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel.
E7.
Welcome here. Yeah, if you're too early on the brakes,
all clear on the right.
you can't do a dive bomb, of course. Despite the angle was quite good. Ow. So the race session is ready. We've beaten Philip Eng with that crap of a lap.
No, Michael.
Only about
come on,
just,
keep it
but of
between the
course
lines, they'll delete this lap.
we're not saying anything towards the performance. I'm pretty sure he's testing stuff, as in give feedback, further development. One thing that annoys me about iRacers is that they think dive bombs are illegal. I don't deem them illegal if done so well that A, you keep your car to the very inside, and B, make sure it's not on your fault that you make contact. As long as you obey those two, I don't want to call them rules even, but as long as you keep those two facts with you, wouldn't see a reason why why a dive bomb should be illegal. Yeah, old fart. I mean, I'm pretty sure if he would be called Nicky Team, he would definitely eat something while driving. That's for sure. Can't really blame him. But anyway. Hey there, Paul. How you doing? Now you see the BMW M8 GT3 compared to the R-Factor 2 BMW M8 GTE. I cannot really compare them, sadly, to R-Factor 2. I think that the GTE and R-Factor 2 is by far harder to drive, but they got something in common. I believe they are OP. Thanks, Paul. I'm fine as well. Thank you very much indeed. So this time around, we're gonna give ourselves a little more fuel. Where is the fuel? Fuel. There you go. A little more fuel. Maybe even more caster there. But we don't change anything too much beyond that, because car felt fine, can't moan at all. Also, yeah, I cannot say anything balance of performance-wise compared to
decreasing. It's now
Ferrari
19 Celsius.
or Porsche, but the fact that they are, I mean, the BMW is so easy to drive, full stop. You can throw it through the corners, either fast, either slow. If you're comfortable enough on the brakes, hitting them very hard, you're not going to lock the rears, despite we have maximum braking pressure right now located at the back. And remember, this is a front mid-engined car. It should have a lot more brake bias on the front, actually, because this is where the weight is placed. So that's very interesting. So we're sitting in P19. We're not going to do qualifying, we're going to start from the back again. However, we changed a little things here on the setup.
All clear on pit exit, you can push now. Okay, Michael, we've got 2 laps to get the job done, mate.
Hence why we do some little testing. Neither car in iRacing can really be stalled. I think there's always some anti-stall or outer clutch kicking in. As I think, I'm not sure if, do they have ignition? Oh, they have. Haven't said anything. But yeah, they have some kind of outer clutch going on, or anti-stall. Yeah, Paul. It definitely looks great, and Need to wait a little longer until the rig is in and all the other stuff. Twiggy, I have to reply to your sentence there, to your explanation. Yes. That GTE feels good out of the box, but I'm very concerned that it will get a balance of performance and it get tweaked and it will get harder. It just feels like the current FSR situation. Yeah, Paul, absolutely. You know, I don't want to jump on a direct drive wheel and stay on the G29 pedals here.
Green flag, green flag.
So, green flag, we made it actually to off-track the
Okay, here comes your first time lap.
damn lap. So I cannot really see which lap time I would have got in. Yeah, I'm looking for the Heusinkveld sprints once they get able to be bought again. Simply off-track the lap so we can finish it. Hey Francisco, BMW feels awesome. So, Tricky, you say it's slower than Porsche and the Ferrari? Well, yeah, it's easy to drive, but it's slower, that would make sense. I think we have to wait until first week in season 2 to get a proper idea of what the car is able to do or not to do. So first lap, if valid, would have been 2 minutes flat 6. And we're not even in qualifying fuel yet. Oh, too early. Need to off-track the lap again to make it invalid. There you go.
Come on, keep it between the lines. They'll delete this lap.
Lost a little bit while locking up in that hairpin. Twiggy, the tires started to fade away after 30 minutes. At least that's what they felt like on the soft suspension. Now I'm on a little harder suspension here. I like the sound though. Nothing compared to the Porsche, but sound seems still very powerful and strong. Nice trail braking through the corners. Second lap would be 2 minutes 5.
Alright, there's the checkered flag.
That would be a solid P4. P5. The BMW love the stiff ARBs. They are pretty soft right now. You can see the set. There's a chassis, so they are soft in the rear. Well, yeah, soft and soft in the front. So maybe I set them up wrong, but you know. Hey, Citrus Sisters. Well, no setup. Just getting into the car for the very first time. And I don't think what is happening here is any relevant. Uh, 16.17 laps. I hope to be better with this time. Grid is ready to set. Tip for the future. Okay, we take that. Well, starting into the race from P20. P20.
One lap to green. Line up on the left side. Pit road is closed.
Thank you, Binti Simracing. Appreciate your feedback. Love your thoughts. Let's get some racing going. I hope for a clean start again. And I hope to somehow survive. Honestly, last time around, lap 1 was just survival. And hoping to not fucking up.
P20. The track temp is 21 Celsius.
Dude.
Catch the 14 car, catch the 9 car, catch the 7 car, catch the 13 car, catch the 13 car. Catch the 92 car, catch
Some
the
drums,
22
how about that?
car. Catch the 2 car, catch the 15 car.
What the actual heck are they doing? Okay, we're racing. Or we're not. Dudes, you are wrong.
Catch the 15 car.
Have fun,
Get
guys!
ready, going green. Green, green,
Green, green, green. You're leading.
On your right. They're on your right. Careful, car on your left. Clear left. Left side. All clear on the
Clear on
left.
the left. Left side.
Car on your left. Clear left.
Clear on the left.
Sweet start, mate. Keep it coming.
Right
Clear
side.
right. Car on your right. Clear on your right.
Contact! Oh,
Car
dead.
On your right.
Yellow flag.
Oh, more dead. More dead.
You've got a slow car on the left.
Careful, car on your right. They're on your right. Car right.
Side.
Hold your line. Clear right. Car right.
Car right.
All clear on the right. On your right. Clear right.
Clear on the right.
Fuck!
Car right.
Can you decide?
Hold your line. They're on your right.
Der Geist ist krank. Oh, brakes. Can't lock the freaking rears, you know? Oh, that is his carnage looking at the front. 4 wide there, 3 wide, contact, 4x everywhere. Dead, 4x. And the freaking
Left side.
P2 car.
Easy. Hold your line. You're clear left.
Well, that's an alternative line. Wait for the contact to come.
Ahead, go right, go right. Car on your left.
What is going on
All
here?
clear on the left.
B13.
Car right. Still there. Careful, still there.
Keep to the left.
Still there. Clear on your right. Car on your right. All clear on the right.
Geisteskrank einfach.
We've been warned about track limits.
They say you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time gained. They say you cut the course. You'll have to slow down
Clear
and
right.
give up the time gained.
On your
Clear.
right. They're on your right.
Das ist ja Wahnsinn. Do we have damage? Wanna see a replay of that later for sure.
Car on your left. Clear left.
Car stop on the right.
Yellow flag. Caution. No, Michael. Track limits. Come on.
I'm not saying the car is unbreakable, but it feels... Ah, look at the damage. You know what? I'd rather get out of the way of the people and box for quick repair.
Go right. They say you cut the
Come on,
course.
track limits.
You'll have to
Keep it
slow
between the
down and
lines.
Give up the time gained.
Why just they can't disable the refueling?
Watch your speed limit in the pits.
Ow. Well, let's hope it works.
Mooring is now leading.
And I hope I'm not down on top speed, you know.
Track's clear. Push, push, push.
So let's see how long it takes until we hit traffic.
The car in front is Sosa.
20 seconds. Alright. Here comes the fun. What's that? Sometimes I get the feeling people just wait for week 13 and do bullshit all the time. So guys, I'd like to thank you so much for joining in this stream today. Hope you enjoy it, hope you have a little bit more information about the GTE, and this is a little help to you deciding whether to get it or not get it. I can recommend it. It's fun. It is considerably easy to drive for an iRacing car. Not saying that this is quick though, the way I drive it. On the other hand though, I'm not that slow. Could have still been P5 in the qualifying, so P6. So I think I'm kinda okay. Yeah, I can really recommend the car itself though. It is huge fun to drive. It is very forgiving to drive, and yeah guys, if you like what you see, please make sure hit that like button, share the stream, and subscribe to the channel, ring the bell so you get a notification every time we get live. And you have the possibility to see some badass racing.
Oh, Michael, track limits, come on.
So this race is still 22 minutes, so we still will get some action. Look at that. We're catching cars ahead. Heusinkveld, thank you for being here. Trust me, good. Yeah. There is no new tyre model on the BMW Heusinkveld. That is only on the Skippy.
You've got a slow car on the right.
Track limits, come on, keep it between the white lines.
You've got a slow car on the left.
Where now? Hey there, Isaac. No, don't go to the pits, man.
Oh, Michael, come on, track limits.
I want to get
Sosa,
some racing
ahead is
on.
pitting.
What else is happening? Let's have a new lap time. And we are
17th place.
full green at the front, so there is stuff coming towards us.
You've got a slow car on the left.
So's that. It's just been disqualified.
What? I thought there is a no X limit.
Keep it between the lines. Track limits.
Oh damn! That means another. Would I get disqualified when I got 17x?
You're gaining on this guy. The gap's now 16 seconds. There's a faster car approaching. He's racing us for position. Don't expect a blue flag.
I just didn't want to hear what I just heard. So, 2010.
B16.
Turn. Still all green at the front, we're coming closer. What's the gap though? Still 15 seconds, so yeah, we'll need to drive like 10 minutes to come close.
Car behind's a faster class.
And not get disqualified by then.
On your left. Clear left.
Blue flag. Here come the LMP1 cars.
Careful, car on your left. Clear on the left side.
Where are they?
There's a faster class car behind. The track temperature is increasing. It's now 22 Celsius. 14th. That's your quickest lap in this session. Sector 3 is 2.4. Off the pace.
Left side. You're clear left.
Oh.
Faster car behind. Blue flag. Blue flag. No, Michael. Track limits, come on.
Okay, I got no clue how I get disqualified here.
Careful, car on your right. Hold your line. All clear on the right.
Blue flag. Half distance. Fuel will be tight. We think you'll get to the end, but we're not sure.
Oh, I need to refuel. Why the hell do I need to refuel? Engine mode 6. Lovely kissing the anti-cuts here.
Okay, Michael, you're reeling this guy in. The gap's now 15 seconds.
Mr. Salt Racing, thank you for subscribing and following me there on Twitch. Welcome.
There's a faster car approaching.
Hope you enjoy it.
Blue flag.
Left side. Clear on the left side.
You've got a slow car on the left. Go right.
Guys, this gun. They made
All right,
contact.
Michael, you've used half your fuel.
This is so bad.
Sector 1 is 1.2.
Are we actually approaching? No, we're not. Yeah, we might end this race alone here at the back. I think Assetto Corsa is a good drifting simulation though, because it actually is designed for that too. So if you are a drift driver, I mean this is the only competition I know that contains the drift driving stuff, so I guess it's made for that as well. Very true, Joao. Yeah, Assetto Corsa is a good average sim, that's for sure. Yeah, the drums on the downshift is bad just now when I listen to it too. Thanks for making me notice, Joao. That is a big hit tonight for me. No, I haven't driven the road cars trucks, the oval trucks in iRacing, and I probably won't because I cannot be asked. I'm no big fan of oval, neither I do see the point of racing the trucks.
Place. Your lap time was at 2:01.6.
What do you mean by driving sim rather than racing sim, Twiggy? You mean you can use it for practice but not for online racing? I agree in that regard as the netcode is broken. speaking about Assetto Corsa, Michael Clark is sponsoring a hot lap event coming up. I probably have to postpone it to the 17th of March.
Faster class car approaching.
As on the Sunday the 10th are gonna be busy. But we're basically, is it the Supra? We're driving around Fuji and trying to beat a lap time, but that we probably won't reach. Anyway, winner gets 50 euros, second place gets 25 euros. You will be awarded 10 laps to achieve your job. And yeah, this is a hot lap competition going on there. Further information will drop by towards the upcoming weekend. So check out the Patreon page, I will announce it there. Check out social media, we'll announce it there. And also check out the streams, as we're going to do some little promotion on it. There will be a promotion video as well. Still 23246. Thank you so much for following there on Mixer. Welcome. Are we actually approaching the GTE? No, we're not.
Oh, Michael, come on, track limits.
Oh, we're gaining places here and there, but yeah, I mean, all the numbers are green. Maybe I've saved enough fuel now. Still get catching on the cars ahead, but just 8 minutes to go. And they're still 10 seconds away, so sadly nothing I can do here really. But I can go for a quick lap again.
You're gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 10 seconds.
Ow. Did.
Watch the track limits. We'll get a penalty if we don't.
You'll have to slow down and give up the time gain.
That's very true what you say, Max, about the drifting. And as I think Assetto Corsa is the best sim you can have when trying and practicing for drift events. No doubt about that. I can tell you that the Formula 3 sim driver I work for as a sparring partner is using R-Factor 2 for the very same reason. Yes, Paul Hold, I'm going to attend the 12 hours of Simracing hosted by Studio 397. Cageling Conch 92, thank you man for the follow-up on Mixer, welcome. Good to see the racing community grow there. Did.
No, Michael, track limits, come on.
You have about 5 laps of fuel then.
But what do I need 5 laps of fuel, really?
Yellow flag, watch out.
Oh, what do we have here? No! Well, okay, you have an LMP anyway, but... Ow. No, Max, usually this simulator is not for drifting unless you are in rally car or rally cross.
We've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Yeah, Paul, we're going to be in the LMP2 car. Yeah, if you let the BMW roll into the corner freely, it got the most grip. unless you are in high-speed corners, then a little touch of the brakes is gonna be beneficial. But here you just try to let it go.
Keep it between the white lines or we'll get a penalty.
Whoopsie!
Michael, track limits, come on.
I don't get it. The numbers are so deep into the green, but I just don't come any closer. Like they're still 10 seconds away. Ow.
P13.
You can't spin that car, it's insane.
Push, 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 or we'll lose this place.
To whom? There's no one around. Keep an eye out for an orange-black colorway Corvette. Okay. All I will do so. I'll make sure to not run you over. I hope traffic actually gets fine. Is there further information about the event yet? I haven't heard too much of it. Can we actually put in a quick lap? .28x, that is also
We just
sick.
had a warning for cutting the track.
Oh, did we?
The gap in front is now 12 seconds.
Ow. No. Overdriving the car so badly now.
He's class leader. Blue flag.
Car on your left. Clear left.
Clear on your left. Car
On your left. All clear on the
Clear
left.
on your left.
Wow. Sick. The drums while downshifting are so bad.
No, Michael, track limits, come on.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
5 minutes of fuel remaining, 5 minutes.
Why did that not give me a slowdown? Lol, Alex. Sort of true though. Okay, can we
One more
do
lap to
it?
go.
Fastest lap of our race. Would be awesome. No, we can't. really can't.
We've been warned about track limits.
Yeah. I know, I'm doing all the time. Come on, push the car! Oh, nee. I haven't even put a good lap in.
Michael, track limits, come on.
So, coming around, start finish line, having 0 chance on anything after the hit. I want to see that
And there's the
really,
finish. Good result, mate, well done.
because that was a
Better
huge hit.
schedule some testing. We'll get them next time.
What happened there? Well, I'll see from the chopper. I mean, yeah, okay, that was an opportunistic dive bomb, but it was well conducted, if you ask me. And then you have car to the right, clear. I don't know. That was the first thing, and I'm not sure if something else happened. Yeah, I got back on the track then. Das kann nicht wahr sein. Okay, you cannot see me, but alright guys, that takes it to the end of the stream anyway. As that was some huge fun, and I hope for you guys it was also some fun, and yeah, I hope that you got some little insight in the BMW. Yeah, Zach, I mean, looking at his point of view from the from his onboard, from his cockpit, whoops, oh shit, I don't blame him too much. Still think he just hit me there, but yeah, he can't really see me. Maybe doesn't expect me to be back there, so okay, that's what it is. I hope that to be better in the future though. Not really attacking him there anyway. So guys, that was it. That is the BMW M8 GTE, the big one, the big car that is running all over the place, because it's so huge. And yeah, I think we saw pretty intense racing here, pretty fun racing indeed. So far I cannot see further big questions right here, and yeah, if you got any questions as of right now, feel free to put them in. Thank you, Zach, for the feedback. Appreciate you being here. Also, Max Cotton, thank you so much. I think we should also check out the channel here of Max Cotton Drifter. He's pretty young. What's your age, Max? Honestly, you're a teen guy and you're doing racing and drifting and stuff like that. I mean, that is pretty nice there. So congrats and good luck for your career there. Hope to see you more often on the streams. Maybe also find you on Facebook or have some social media interactions. Always nice to get some expression and always have some talk all together. Yeah, Max, being 13 and being a drift car race driver, I mean, not many people can say they are able to drive a car in general being aged 13, so that's pretty impressive. Paul Holt, what are the trophies behind me? Okay, so basically, I want to just grab the right one. Yep, there we go. And I'll also grab these. The other trophy is for the team, but that one, that is for the Formula Simracing 2016 Ace Championships. The drivers, how can you see it real good without the lighting fucking it up? I think you can read it pretty much like this. Really good. So Formula Simracing 2016 Ace Champions, the Driver Champion Trophy. The other one is for the team, as I said. Then we had a racing event with friends going on in karting. That is the golden medal. Then for Planet Kart, we had Beat the Boss driving against European endurance champions in the kart championships there. So 11, 12 people. We got a silver, so second place for that. And last but not least, also at Planet Kart, we had a big race event going on. A 30-minute race. We got it gold. We won that. So those are the medals and trophies explained. All the other stuff is accreditation, and of course the big thing in the middle, that is a bottle of champagne, which I got gifted from my friends in ACR colors there for the achievement 2016. So that is what I got there. Thank you very much, Paul. Well, Max, honestly, credit him who's credit's due. That means many people of us would love to do proper racing. So am I, but I know that this is pretty hard on the money. So at least the karting medals, that is rental car at least, but still the races, the entry fees were like 80 euros or something for basically 40 or 50 minutes of karting. So getting some trophies there and some reward. Actually, people, it was very interesting. I came there the first time and people were like, okay, and who are you? And I was saying, yeah, I'm a sim racer. You're what? I'm a sim racer. I'm driving race cars virtually in a sim, mainly Formula 1. And they pretty much laughed about me the first time until I got on the podium, and then they suddenly shut up. Yeah, Max, I believe you. I believe you so much. I mean, some very basic things about motorsports in general. The more money you got, the more influence you can get, the more goodies you get, the more better equipment you get, and the more you can test. And it's all about the money there, sadly. Racing is not really for the money, unless you're Formula 1 driver, but that is probably 1% of us, not even. So, yeah. that is how the business goes, sadly. I mean, driving cars in real life is pretty expensive, so we only can expect what we do if we go and take them out and race. Zach Wilson. I'm really good at using the wheel G29. Yeah, thank you very much, man. Thank you so much. I am kinda torn, and also, I mean, I got the OSWs sitting down there, stored in the ground, and I can't wait to put it on and get the Akira GP on. Since yeah, it's somewhere in the box still. I really want to see what an OSW or a direct drive itself will change on the driving experience. Of course, point is proven. You don't need that sack, but I still believe an OSW compared to a G29 enables me to make more out of my skills, to make more out of what I actually can do and achieve, to have better resources. So that's what I do think will be a real benefit on the OSW. Yeah, Paul, it is insane, but at the end of the day, simulators these days are so good that real racing drivers are working and practicing in them. They are checking them out, they are using it in Formula 1. Rudy van Buren is the perfect example. I agree, Paul, you get most out of good pedals, especially out of load cell brakes, where you have a feel on the brakes and some memory, muscle memory, rather than how much way you push down the pedals. Yeah, Zach, it is like this big, really. So 30 centimeters diameter. It got 3 or 4 centimeters more diameter of than the G29. So it will be quite some big, you know. Well, Max, you know, it's perfectly alright. Racing is racing. I personally, I do not like drifting. I do not like oval. I like road course racing and stuff, but others might love drag racing and stuff. Racing is racing in the end, you know. Yeah, I hear you, Zach. Sadly, it is. Well, Paul, then you should probably get speed up and get a direct drive too. Maybe the Podium Series if you're a Fanatec fan. I cannot confirm on that. Anyway, yes, Sadikos, sadly you are too late, but thank you for joining us late in the program here anyway. So guys, that takes it to an end. Hope you liked the insight on the BMW M8 GTE. Hope it will point you into a certain direction. Whether this is towards buying or towards not buying, that's totally up to you. Yeah, beyond that, guys, I'd like to thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your support for the last 2 hours. Hope you enjoyed it, guys, and the Sim Pit will be back live tomorrow, 9 AM Pacific Standard Time, with another edition of the Pit Stop. So check out for latest sim racing news and information. Always, also, I think the BMW M8 GT3 is going to be a topic there. Beyond that, on Thursday, we will have Simracing Academy, also live on the Sim Pit, 9 AM Pacific Standard Time. We had a 2-hour session with Kevin Moorville, and we were only focusing on the dumpers. What are dumpers doing? What are the main tasks? How they need to be set up? How it feels to have only soft and, well, really no dumpers whatsoever. How it feels to have rigid and very hard dumpers. You will get a lot of information out on dumpers just from watching that video. I can promise that to you. So mark in your calendars, Thursday, 9 AM Pacific Standard, a live premiere of a 2-hour Sim Racing Academy. Michael Clark, great video, and don't forget your girlfriend. No, I won't. Promise, man. Also, I will take her out for dinner from that donation you did today. Thank you once again. Big thumbs up, big shout out to Michael Clark. He is really ringing the bell here hard on the stream, doing a lot of donations and endless, countless support. That is so awesome, actually. All that kind of stuff that's down there, the Augury, the OSW, the rim, that is all thanks to him, and all thanks to all the other guys always keeping supporting the stream, either with sponsors, with donations, likes, shares, subscribes to the channels, and mainly, of course, from checking the Patreon program. Norman, sadly you are late, that is true, but greetings to the Bermudas Islands here. So yeah, that's gonna do it for today, guys. Thank you so much for being here. This is the Simpid. I'm Michi, and I'll see you guys out on the track.